Hello, everyone. I'm Mrs. Windsor, and today we are going to be talking about the analog traditional clock and how it operates. So, I'm going to be giving you a mini math lesson regarding that. And first of all, we're going to be talking about the parts of a clock and what they are used for. So, we're going to go over that a little bit. So, the shorthand, this one right here, is used for the hour. And as you can see, there are many different sizes and styles of clocks, but I wanted to show you what I had on hand. And so the short hand is used for the hour. Some of the clocks are old, some are new. There's, like I said, there's all different sizes and styles of clocks. Also, the long hand, this one right here, this is used for the minutes. So we have the shorthand, which is used for the hour, and the longhand, which is used for the minutes. Now, if we come over to this clock, the thinnest hand, this one right here, if you can see it on the video, I'm not sure. So the thinnest hand is going to be used for the seconds. And the seconds click around if one of them, if the clock has the second hand. And one thing that you can always remember, seconds are usually counted like 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Very interesting. Okay, so after we study the hands, we're going to be talking about how time can be measured in seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months, and years with clocks and calendars. So I'm going to let you take a look at this big clock here. Right now, it says that it is 6:20, about 24, 6:24. So this one right here says that it is really, really close to getting to be 1 o'clock. Now this shorthand is off a little bit because that clock is very old. So I would say that it is 12:56. Okay, and you guys are going to be practicing this a lot, and you're going to see that some clocks are, not always right on. So you kind of have to, you may have to guess a little bit, but you're going to be finding clocks in buildings, your school building, doctor's offices, any major building that you go into. So you're going to want to learn how to use these types of clocks. So now we're going to go to how the usual measuring of instruments for time. Those are clocks, watches, and calendars, and don't forget cell phones. So we need to measure time in order to schedule work, school, or to just plan our day. Let's talk about AM and PM a little bit, okay? So when we're talking about AM and PM, there are 12 hours between AM and PM. So if this little hand was up here on the 12 and this longer hand was up here on the 12 as well, we would consider that either noon or midnight. And it depends on the time of day. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more, but maybe in another lesson. So if you are at, let's say, noon, because usually that's around your lunchtime. Let's say if the little hand is up here and the longer hand is up here too. We're going to call them, the small hand and the long hand. Okay, and then if you're up here at 12 o'clock and this smaller hand is up here at 12 and say this longer hand is at 1, we're going to count these in 5-minute increments. So we're going to be counting 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, and then back again to the top of the hour. So each time it goes around, if it was 12 o'clock, then the next time this hand gets up here, it's going to be 1 o'clock.